Donovan Mitchell is very high on recently selected draft pick Emoni Bates. He was selected 49th overall. This was a crazy situation. We all know that Mitchell and the Cavs, they went through a tumultuous end by the hands of the New York Knicks. But, I mean, it is what it is. Donovan Mitchell got an opportunity to speak today, and I love how he spoke on Emoni Bates. You know, we all know this kid, Emoni Bates, is one of the most hyped, prospects, but obviously for whatever reason, it was some issues that led to Emoni Bates, not, getting his just due. Bates should have easily been a first round pick. We all know the issues which led for that not to occur, but I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. He was drafted 49th overall. We about to get into everything that Donovan Mitchell stated involved in his excitement for his newly draft pick, Emoni Bates. Before we do, hit the subscribe button for more Emoni Bates and Cavaliers content. You already know what it is. So obviously, he tweeted out, "Let's get it." This is one of the first initial ones. This was the tweet. He said, and then Emoni Bates says, "I can't wait, big bro," with a 100 emoji. So Emoni Bates is ready to tear it up, but wait is more. Bates, if you've been living under a rock, he was a 5-star prospect in the class of 2021. By all rankings, seemed to be destined for stardom at one point. He committed to Michigan State, reopened his recruitment, and ended up at Memphis, and then transferred to Eastern Michigan for just one season with the Tigers. He averaged 19.2 points per game in his one season at Eastern Michigan and showed enough for the Cleveland to take a chance on him. And I'm telling you, this is what Donovan Mitchell said. He's a hell of a player. This is what the 4-time All-Star said of Bates. He's very talented, especially on the offensive end. He's a guy who's committed to the work. I've seen it. The biggest thing now is just finding ways to get adjusted to the NBA. It's a different game. He's going to be able to wait his turn and be patient with the process. When his time comes, he's going to be ready. I have no doubt. So you clearly see it's going to be some sort of connection there, between these two. So it says there was also no doubt Mitchell would jump at the chance to do some good for the community. This is what he stated in his report, in his latest interview. So Bates definitely received a nice portion of it, which I do like, and this is coming from the leader, of the team. Mitchell was traded, from the Utah Jazz to be that face of the franchise guard. And Bates, I think, helps them. You've seen them against the New York Knicks. The Knicks beat them up. You understand? They hurt them. And it almost left them null and void. They needed something. They needed some kind of spark plug offensively to get things rolling, and they could not find it. Who's to say that Emoni Bates is not that guy? We got to understand. We got to pay the utmost homage. Donovan Mitchell, just this past season alone, averaged 28 points and shot 48% from the field and shot 38% from three. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, damn near 2 steals a game. I mean, this was completely, spectacular. Paired with Darius Garland, you've seen that the offense could take shape. You've seen the future, the direction of this team, of this franchise. They're going to be somebody. They just got to fine-tune a few things. I'm not sure Bickerstaff is that guy, but that's neither here nor there. But think of the things that he just stated of Emoni Bates. He's a hell of a player. You understand? I repeat, these are all high praise for a guy in Bates who received a lot of flack. We got to remember that. Nobody looked at Bates, as a 5-star prospect in this draft, except for the real people who knew. For him to drop like that, I'm telling you, Cleveland just received a 1st-round pick for a 2nd-round pick. I mean, I don't think you can make something like that up. This was a big deal in my opinion. For Cleveland to somehow get this guy, and now, how can Cleveland fine-tune their offense? They got a lot of young talent now. You know, they got mixed with veterans. How do they shape shift this team for the future? You know, these are all valuable questions that we must know. Kobe Altman gotta, you know, lift his sleeves up. What are they gonna do? Is this you seen the Knicks beat y'all down? So is this Mitchell Garland tandem really something that this team need to really be moving in that? Do they need to move in that route? That's a hell of a question, y'all. And I'm really posing that question to the people, man. The Cavaliers, great team, you know, in the regular season, but you know, it's all about can they do something in the postseason? This team to me is a lock to make the postseason unless it's a detrimental situation. And I stated I wanted this man with veterans. I wanted Emoni Bates with veterans. We seen his situation that transpired, you know, with all of the off the floor issues and things of that nature. You bringing him in with these guys that's on this roster, you know, guys like Garland, guys like obviously Mitchell. Mitchell is going to be that big brother. You understand? So I think he's going to be in not so much issues. He's not in New York. He's not in LA. He's in Cleveland. You understand? So he should just be able to focus on basketball. You know, listen, the summer league is going to be electrifying. So y'all better make sure y'all don't miss this highly talented offensive weapon, you know, that Donovan Mitchell can't wait to take the floor with, you know, and you know Mitchell and the crew gonna be pulled up, you know, to Las Vegas. I mean, Summer League gonna be a movie, I'm telling you. The talent alone, and it's not just the lottery picks. You got talent scattered all through this draft. I ain't never seen a draft where you got so much first round talent in the second round. I mean, seriously, I'm excited for second round picks. I'm excited for some undraftees. You understand? I mean, seriously, this is how deep this draft was. That I'm excited for players who ain't even get drafted. I can't wait to the summer league for these guys to play. You know, you got Bates drafted 49th overall. When the last time you been excited for the 49th pick? You got people jumping up and can't wait. You got to have people jumping over hula hoops to see Emoni Bates play in the summer league. And he was drafted 49th overall. If he didn't have all of these issues, I believe Bates is a lottery pick. Easy. First round pick, easy. But I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day, y'all. Emoni Bates is destined for greatness, in my opinion. The Cavaliers, they got to fine-tune a few things. But I like what I'm seeing from this organization. You know, they did get beat down by my New York Knicks, but it's a pathway there. You know, they have leadership with Garland, with obviously Mitchell. They got young guys, and you got this young domino and Bates coming in. I'm telling you, the league not ready. It's Flight Sports TV.